Welcome back to another episode of my playthrough of The Outer Worlds. Thank you for joining me again. I am Mental Fox. We're here with Parvati, or Parvati, or however they say her name in this game. She is our companion. You can see in the upper left-hand corner there, she's got what looks like a health bar to me. What do we do with the companion? Well, down in the lower left-hand corner of the screen, it looks like maybe we could tell her to do things with our Z, X, and T buttons, maybe? I don't know what those icons down there mean. Z...
I'm on my way.
Okay. So, I held down...
Sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so we could tell her to go to places. Like if for whatever reason I wanted to go stand over there, I could put my little cursor thing there and hit Z.
I'm going.
And there she goes. Okay, so she's going to walk over there now. But what I don't know is hold. See where it says hold over top of the Z? Does that mean you're free to roam now? Or maybe it just means come here. Okay. X, that icon over top of the X, it looks like... I'm going to give away my age here. It looks like... Did you guys ever play with the Simon game? Like Milton Bradley used to make electronics, and back in the, was it the 80s? They had a Simon game that looks like Simon to me. What is that? X. Let's see. Well, I'm pressing X, and nothing's happening, so I don't know what X does. And then T is grayed out, so I guess T just doesn't do anything yet. Hopefully the game will explain these things to us. Do I have like a companion screen? Oh, look, she shows up here. T&L makes the best gear for your friends and family. The Companion Ledger. This Companion Ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skills, stats, status effects, and gear. To change your companion's gear, first select the item you want to swap out, then choose a compatible item to replace it with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting their preferred weapon, follow distance, and aggressiveness. Cool. So right now she's got a light pistol that I think is better than the one I've got. I don't think my pistol does that much DPS. And this is what I have in my inventory here. So yeah, my pistol does 100. Hers does 110. Hers is a level 2 weapon. And then she's also got this impact hammer. Okay, you go right ahead and use that. And then her armor, it's a level 2 armor, whereas I have this level 3 armor here, these 2 level 3 armors, but I'm still not real clear on this. This has a 7. It says armor and there's a 7 over top of it, whereas this one has a 5 and this one has a 5. So even though these are level 3 armors, I have to imagine this one's better, even though it's only level 2? The oil-stained overalls tell you Parvati works hard, but the goggles tell you she values safety. Okay, so I guess we'll just leave her to what she's currently wearing. Here are some perks. Okay, these are perks that she currently has. She's healthy. Is that what this means? She has this perk already, or are these perks available to give to her? I'm not sure. And then here is her behaviors. Distance controls the follow distance for this companion. Say close, medium, or far. Weapon mixed controls which weapon the companion prefers to use. And then mode aggressive. The companion always engages in attacks when the player enters combat. Okay, so hopefully she waits until I start shooting first, because I don't want her Leroy Jenkinsing in and just running in when I'm not ready. I don't want that to happen. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so we have a couple of quests here. There's one in that direction. One question well, we have 2 main quests actually. We still have this Stranger in a Strange Land quest going on here. We're supposed to divert power from the geothermal plant. You've learned that there are power regulators in both the Edgewater Cannery and a botanical lab elsewhere in the region, but neither can be removed unless power is routed away from them. Travel to the region's geothermal plant and route the power away from one of the locations. Reed asked you to deliver a message to a woman named Adelaide McDevitt before you head into the geothermal plant. So there's 2 power regulators. One's in a cannery and one's in the botanical lab. We can't remove them unless power is routed away from them. Well, that's not what Parvati said. It sounded like Parvati said that... Well, I don't know. And then here comes now the power quest. Workers are abandoning the town of Edgewater. Reed Thompson, Edgewater's administrator, wants to force these deserters to return to town by shutting off their power. Deliver Reed's message. Reed asks you to deliver a message to Adelaide and her deserters. Come back to town because he's cutting off their power. Adelaide and her people are camped out in the botanical lab north of Edgewater. And we can optionally speak with the Vicar. Parvati wants to visit the town's Vicar. She's a little uncertain about the task Reed has set before you. The Vicar might help. Or the Vicar might be able to provide some moral guidance. And then we've got these 2 side quests here. The botanical lab is that way. Let's go talk to the Vicar. That's what Parvati wants to do. We'll go over here and see what this guy has to say. Have I mentioned how much I love the way this game looks? This is a great looking game. I'm digging it, man. So we know where the Vicar is. We know he's in this building, this church-like structure.
It felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Oh, yeah? That's another thing I like about having companions in these games. You get to hear what they say in different situations. It's kind of fun. Okay. All right, Parvati, come on in here.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance.
And I haven't found your book yet, dude.
Please get it.
Jeez. Let's see. You seem pretty concerned about that book. Care to tell me why?
A religious text deemed heretical by the OSI is an unsafe object at large, though I understand why a collector would desire to possess such a rare book. Because I'm also a collector of books. Rare things in this colony. Appreciation of the written word outside monthly periodicals is virtually unknown here.
Okay. You think he looks like an older Carson Daly? You get that from him? I kind of think that's what he looks like to me. Let's see here. Well, Parvati wanted to talk to you, so let's get to it.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
Oh.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Okay. So she freaked out when it was suggested that she speak with him. Do you think that she likes him or something? Or maybe it's just because he's like the Vicar. Oh, I can't talk to the Vicar. So let's see. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Fix the geothermal plant, cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters, or cut power to the deserters. Well, this is what he asked us to do, right?
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Huh. Okay. Well, what do you think about their group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
So, what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Can't say that I'm surprised he would recommend that. Is that even possible? Or, right, just talk everybody into coming together. I'll keep that in mind. Or, it sounds like I've got my work cut out for me. Thank you for your time. Yeah. Do you even think that's possible, dude?
Not if things are left to stand as they are.
Oh. Okay, well, gee, thanks for absolutely nothing. Whoa, holy cow. Alright, and there was a great fanfare as we leveled up. Okay, so we are now level 3, and if I look at my character screen, We'll see that I have some skills, and apparently I have 10 more skill points to spend. Maybe I could get a haircut. Well, I mean, I guess I should probably put some stuff into leadership if I'm going to be running around with a companion, huh? So let's put some points into leadership. Sure. And I feel like I feel like I'm always wanting to use my dialogue, persuade people, intimidate them. And, you know, I started off ranged and stealth, but I haven't even found a ranged weapon yet. But I do want to be stealthy, so let's put some more points into stealth. That leaves me with 4 points. I don't care about melee. I don't care about defense. I mean, my plan, as I keep saying, is to get a ranged weapon. So I'll be far away from things as I shoot them. So defense isn't important. I know that's probably dumb. Let's put some stuff into tech. Man, 10 points each level seems like a lot. What else? Well, let's put the rest into ranged. We'll do that. Okay, there we go. I feel good about that. Apply. Yep. Okay, there we go. Journal. I guess it's just telling me more stuff in the codex. All right, Parvati. So that's it? That's all you have to say?
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Okay.
Please get it.
Yeah.
What would you like to discuss?
Okay, that's it. Okay, see you later, bye. Now does she have anything new to say? Now that we've spoken with him, let's leave the room first so she can talk.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, huh. You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Yeah. Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Interesting. Well, you're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing, or it's an ideal, not what we live in, but what we strive for. And then I could say, then why do you want to talk to him? Yeah, then why did you want his opinion so much?
The Vicar's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I'd disappoint him.
Oh. Okay, well, thanks for sharing that with me. I'm going to ignore it. Alright, well, there you go. Took care of that little quest bit. Well, we haven't explored all of Edgewater, so while we're here, let's go ahead and explore it some more. See what else there is to see. Oh, here's a dark alley. Let's see what's back here. Emerald Vale General Store discovered. Well, if you say so. There we go. Bit cartridges, spade, and armor parts. The spade, it's not just a suit and a deck of cards anymore. Oh, so funny, so funny. See how good Parvati's pathfinding skills are. I guess that's the store right there, maybe. And let's see what these two people are talking about. Let's eavesdrop.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Okay. So this here is the general store.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Weird.
Welcome. Got my eye on you, girl.
Wait a minute, what?
Where are we headed? You mean why I'm not allowed in the store anymore?
Yeah. There seems to be a story there. Let's hear it.
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
Yeah, you were a kid. That was forever ago.
Sure, but folks got long memories around here. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road.
Chuckle. You picked the lock on the vending machine?
Well, sure. They're not tough. Even back then, before I got real good at that sort of thing. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G?
Can't say that I have.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Moreau's still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
Yeah, but good grief, that was a long time ago. But apparently she's not allowed in here. Well, here's a vending machine, but...
I hate you, vending machine.
I hate you, vending machine. Well, it's out of stock right now. Okay, we ain't getting in there. We ain't getting in there. Oh, she came in anyway. I thought you weren't allowed in here, Parvati. What the hell? Well, we could just steal some stuff off of his desk. Ooh. Multicolored soaps, maybe. Hey, how's it going, Julius Moreau?
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
That was ages ago. Jeez.
I realize that. Company still has not sent us the necessary parts to conduct repairs.
Oh, wow.
And so, no thanks to Miss Holcomb, yonder vending machine remains inoperable.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Got some questions for you, dude.
Go right ahead.
Well, what's your take on this place?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Okay. Let's see. Telling yourself that won't make it true. I'm glad you're so optimistic. You can't be serious. No one in their right mind would want to live here. The blister on my ass is prettier than Edgewater. I don't know, dude. Keep telling yourself that.
You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work, lucky to be alive. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
We have angered him. Actually, there was, yeah.
Go right ahead.
Well, is there anyone I should watch out for? Okay. Let's randomly ask him that.
Other than yourself? Definitely the Vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
Imagine that. Anybody else?
Amelia. Definitely Amelia Kim. I advise against stepping foot in her drinking establishment altogether.
Really?
Word is, they're going to replace her with an auto-mechanical barkeep. She's, what's the word? Obsolete. You don't want to associate yourself with that kind of person.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the plague.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Well, if you say so. Is there a reason you feel like you have to hide what's going on? Are you done being delusional, or should I wait? Man.
You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness. But the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
What do you mean, dude?
Survival of the fittest. It ain't just the law of nature. It's company policy. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
And what happens if you don't work hard enough, man?
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Yeah, I bet. Well, let's see what he's selling.
Music to my ears.
What do you got, dude? Merchant skill. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Okay, so what do you have in weaponry? What is this thing? Light machine gun, a drum-loaded hip-firing machine gun with a high rate of fire, which uses light ammunition. And this is a sawed-off shotgun. Man, doesn't anybody sell freaking sniper-type weapons? This is a cheaply built but lightweight assault rifle. The inexpensive materials used in its construction make it a little less accurate and less durable than other assault rifles, but also easy to repair. This weapon fires fast and hits hard, but is less accurate than other assault rifles. I guess range isn't a stat in this game. I don't. It's weird because I thought I saw range earlier, but maybe not. I can't afford this thing anyway. And then he sells energy cells, ammo, and ammo. All right. Got some armors here, health items, repair stuff. We could get some mag picks from this guy. Quest items, and that's the end of that. I can't believe that this machine has been sitting here broken since she was 12 years old. I mean, what, she, you know, in her early 20s now? This thing's been broken for 10 years? And he's mad at her for that? You're pathetic, dude. Pathetic. What's this thing? Will he get mad if I come back here? Yeah, he doesn't care. I could rob the store. Interesting. I don't even need a mag pick to get in here. But he's standing right there, so probably not a good idea, right? Okay, well, that was the general store. Over here is,
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
This is a cantina. Life in the Vale got you down. Come drink your misery away.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Why?
Something you need?
I noticed you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother. Okay, we haven't talked to her that much.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Oh. Okay, how did you never meet her?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the Cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Damn. That's, what? You got along well with your dad you might not have with your mother? I don't know about that. Is that normal?
Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Okay. Well, you mentioned something earlier. Is it about me drinking?
In the bar?
Yeah.
When I asked if you were a drinker?
Uh-huh. Yeah, you sounded worried.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
Well, I don't really make a habit of imbibing.
It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking.
That sounds about right. You're very sensitive, aren't you, Parvati?
Am I? Well, it's just normal to me. Why isn't everybody else, I wonder?
All right. Well, nice talking to you. It's very quiet in here. I thought there'd be music playing. You'd hear like the murmuring of people talking. Pretty quiet. There is some 0G brew, some kind of game there. Oh, there's a restroom there.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
Oh, wow. It's a big hallway here. Restroom and a locked room here, which, again, I could also get into, I believe. Alright, so it's a restroom. Not seeing anything interesting in here. But I am kind of interested in this. Can I tell Parvati to pick this lock? Let me see. Can I?
Sure.
No, she's just going to go stand there. I still don't know what X is. Huh. I mean, I probably shouldn't, like, go around picking locks just because I can. But I can. But probably not a great idea to get started on a life of crime.
Be right there.
Bunch of cannery workers in here. Got some kind of musical instrument here. Oh, neat. Check this place out. Okay, so this would be stealing if we took this stuff. That would also be stealing. And maybe this is where... I don't know, maybe there's some... maybe there's apartments up here, maybe like hotel rooms for rent or something. Just looking around. And we could sleep up here if we really wanted to. Doesn't look like a bad place, really. It's got all the comforts of home. Oh, this is neat. Okay, that would be stealing again. This one, however, would not be stealing. So I'm going to help myself to it. That would take us back outside. That's like the north end. Well, it looks like south to me. The south side of this place? There's nothing that tells which way's north and which way's south that I can see. But I thought that it said that the botanical lab is that way. I thought the lab was north of here. Is that what it said? Botanical lab north of Edgewater. That's what it says. But maybe that's just the closest exit to me. And I need to go out an exit to get to the botanical lab, so that's why it's telling me that. Let's go down and talk to the person who runs this place, see what they have to say. There's a little bit of music playing. Hi. What's up, Amelia Kim?
I don't know you.
I don't know you. I am Mental Fox.
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser.
Yeah?
I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hardworking company folk here.
Let's see here. Is there something going on here that I should know about?
Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand, but you, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
Yeah, Reed mentioned those deserters.
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I can understand why people would be upset with the people who left. I mean, they've made things harder for the people that are still here, but that doesn't mean that they should stay. Let's see here. Just felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
Let's chat. So, what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, so this is the first time we've seen a dialogue option that we don't have a high enough skill level to use, but it's nice to know that it's there. I don't know. There's no need to be rude. Jeez.
And there's no need for you to pry either.
Damn. All right. What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
Uh-huh. It's not a joke. I wish it was a joke. Honestly, I don't even know where I am. Or, I'm not joking, my escape pod landed in the hills on top of a guy. Well, I mean, like, we kind of know where we are. I don't know.
Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more.
Damn.
My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
Okay. Sounds to me like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
So worried about what other people think of you. Yeah, I think it's a mistake living your life on everyone else's terms. Or I suppose we've all got to do our jobs. Or I imagine you'd want to get out of town, what with that plague and all. No way, man. I think it's a mistake living your life on everyone else's terms.
There you go with that thinking again. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's dangerous?
Uh-huh.
I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
All right. Let's try this again.
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Okay, well, this is our only option left here.
Will there be anything else?
Well, let's see what she's got.
Coming right up.
And sure enough, she sells drinks. She sells trip teas, assorted flavored teas brewed from tripicale leaves. Or tripicale? I don't know. Here is some 0G brew made in space. 2-hour energy brew. Moderately caffeinated, moderately priced. I'm reading this thing over here. Dehydrated water tablets, water without the hydrogen or oxygen, and plain and pure water, ingredients 99% water. Well, I really don't want to buy any of this stuff from her. I did notice, though, that...
Oh, I almost forgot.
Oh.
I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice.
Okay.
Coming right up.
I noticed down here it says hold Z to sell junk. Do I have junk? What's considered junk? Is this junk? Can I sell this stuff? Sure, let's sell junk. I just sold junk. Cool. Now I'm up to 377. Nice. Good. It's good to get rid of all that junk. Whoa! Look at all the people leaving. So either it's time to go to work or everybody's going home. I'm not sure which. They're kind of going in different directions, so I'm going to guess that maybe they're going home. That was funny. I don't know if I have anything that tells me what time it is. I mean, it's not like I have a Pip-Boy or anything, so yeah, I don't know what time it is, but yeah, that was funny. Everybody just got up and left. Okay, there's a barbershop over here.
I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Uh-huh. Hey, Conrad. How you doing?
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Well, maybe they are.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Relax, dude. I'm clean.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
What?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
Okay, let's ask this guy some questions.
Go ahead.
Well, you seem pretty enthusiastic about this place.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
What do you know about the plague, dude?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
What are the symptoms?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
Sounds pretty bad. Sounds like the flu.
Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol.
Yeah, sounds delicious. How come you don't treat everybody, man?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Yeah. Whose idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
What was that sound that came up? It sounded like it was quest-related, but I didn't see anything pop up. Okay. There must be more in here.
Edgewater has been good.
Okay, sounds exhausting.
As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work.
Okay, that's it. What's back here? Oh. Oh. Okay, then. Examine. Letter from Phyllis. Conrad. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset, and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Phyllis G. Man, destruction of company property. So this guy's dead, but he's still got cartridges and ammo on him. And then over here is a guard. I wonder what killed him or who killed him. And then here's another body here. I'd like a little bit of privacy, dude. So, I wonder if Parvati would freak out if I steal from this guy's body. I mean, nobody needs this stuff, right? He doesn't need it, he's dead. And, you know, if the barber dude wasn't smart enough to take it off of him in the first place, well then, he doesn't deserve it. Yeah, that's my line of reasoning. I'm sticking to it. Huh, okay, well, I thought for sure that we could come in here and get a haircut, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I don't know why he's keeping light ammo in his cabinet, but that's what people think people do in video games, it seems. I like the lighting in this game. It's quite nice. Maybe these are little houses that people live in. Garbage back here. Here is a bypass shunt. Alright. And some cartridges just laying in a box. I like games that reward you for exploring. If I walk around behind a building, by golly, I deserve something. Need to clean this place up. It's kind of a mess. Oh, here's a body. Examine. Damaged letter. Anna. Your mother passed away from plague. She wasn't chosen to receive medical treatment and failed to recover on her own. I found a site near the ocean to bury her. I know it's company policy to have her buried in the graveyard, but I just can't afford the fees. I'm heading out after dark to put her to rest. Say my final goodbyes and all. I know it's dangerous to go out alone at night, but I have to chance it. And if you're reading this, I want you to know that your mother was a good person. Don't blame her for what happened. She worked as hard as she could. It just wasn't hard enough in the end. Love, Dad. This place is messed up, yo. And here's a resident. He's got a sure grip thing on him. That I'm going to take because he doesn't need it. So, is this the guy that wrote the note? So, since I've crouched down, she's crouched down, and she's all shushing me. So yeah, is this the person who wrote the note? Is this, I can't even tell if this is a woman, right? So is this Anna here? Are these clues as to what happened to her? I think this is just garbage sitting around. Can't look in the window. No peeping. Oh, what do you have to say?
Another day at the cannery.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
Yeah, don't go knocking your work. Alright, back to this guy. And I think we already walked around behind there. This is the church. Okay. I think this is the whole place.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
Yeah. Work harder. So I think this is the way we entered the place. We came in through this door here. Let's walk around behind this church and see if there's anything back here for us. Oh, here we go. Cartridges. You're gonna get rich just walking around behind buildings. Let's see what's back here. Interesting. Huh. Oh, that's definitely something there. Oh, here's something here. I'm gonna pick this lock, Parvati, okay? Adreno and some cartridges. Can you give me a boost, Parvati? I can't seem to get on top of this box. So, does that mean that later on in the game I'm going to be able to jump higher and I'll be able to get on top of that box? Will I be stronger later in the game? Or can I just go this way? Wow! Ammo, energy cells and cartridges, and a light pistol. A lot of stuff in that box there. Cool. Can we go further back here? Looks like it's probably just a dead end, huh? Yeah, it's a dead end. Alright. Can't get in that door. Oh, what's this place with the guard out front? Let's see what the map says. I don't know. I'm just kind of standing here. What is this place?
You're some sort of freelancer?
Yeah, I'm a freelancer. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is the cannery. It's so funny. I think at the end of the last episode I said, yeah, we're going to explore the cannery. I haven't done it yet. Let me look out here first, and then we'll go in the cannery. Can't dig through the trash. What's back here? Nothing really, just some somewhat interesting looking buildings. So this here's the cannery. That's just your typical cannery worker.
Carry on.
Carry on. Probably not going to find anything in here. Nothing that we could take that wouldn't be stealing. Another worker here. Corporation Service Award, a medium-sized award, typical of the kind given out at annual company achievement banquets galaxy-wide. What was this award for? Most unused paid time off? Greatest amount of coffee drunk in one break? Fewest bathroom rests? You will never know. Well, I'm not going to take it with that guy standing there. Bones and gears don't mix. Worker injuries affect our bottom line. Use caution when operating heavy machinery. Yeah, good advice. Another bin sitting there. Bin here, bin there, bin everywhere. Another worker.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
There you go. That's all you gotta do. Just keep your head up. That's it. You'll be fine. Nothing to read there. What's in here? Oh, hey. Oh, here's a sprat. Sprat hide. The skin of an entire adult sprat. Did you know that sprats are found on every human colony world? Did you care? Nope, this won't be stealing, so I'm going to take it. He doesn't care. Loose lips, pink slips. Bard, it says.
I don't have time for this.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm going to take this hide out from right underneath of you. You could probably sell it, get a little bit of money for it. Oh, wow. Look at this place. Oh, it's the bathrooms. Okay. I found the restrooms. Gonna have to say this is probably the men's room, right? Unless they make the ladies crouch down like that. Try to remember those stairs there and go down there. Huh. Bard, it says. It looks like there's a door over there. Maybe? I'm not sure what that is.
Going.
Oh, whoops. I pressed my Z button thinking I could zoom in, but Z is what controls her. Only you can protect fourth quarter profits. Who's this person? A worker. Ooh, another vending machine has been discovered. Employer rights under the Biased Labor Standards Act. Wage determined by merit of your work. Overtime may result in higher pay if the quality of said work is considered exemplary. Your employer has the right to dock your pay should you damage any facilities or equipment. It is your responsibility, not your employer's, to avoid workplace hazards. Halcyon Colony Department of Labor. Lovely. Okay, so we got all kinds of stuff in these lockers here. There's one that we could unlock if that worker wasn't standing there eyeballing me. And this says, man, I want that mag pick. Kind of want it. What's over here? Weapon parts, light ammo. Hey, why don't you, isn't it time you get off your break?
Sorry, I've got a lot to do.
Yeah, it looks like it. Get to it. Get out of here so I can steal things. Can't steal things with you standing in here, so beat it. Another vending machine. Okay. Here is a terminal. Yeah. Logs. Notifications lost and found. Found 1 left hand. Severed at the wrist, some bone damage. People, this is our 2nd unscheduled amputation in as many months. Unscheduled? Please exercise caution and safety around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. Yeah, we saw that left hand sitting on top of a cabinet somewhere. Was it in... Actually, you know what? I think I saw the hand in Tobin, not Tobin, the Vicar's place. Is that where we saw that? We saw a hand on top of something? Pretty sure that's where I saw that. So here's an exit back outside. But we're not done exploring this place yet. There's some stairs over there I want to go down. But I also want to go up and walk around up these stairs here. See what's up here. So we've got a bunch of sprats here. We're going to help ourselves to their hides because, like I said, perhaps we could sell them. Like a big wood chipper here. So that's what they're making their meat out of, these sprats. The guy said mushrooms, and maybe that's what's in there. So maybe it's a combination of sprats and mushrooms. Delicious. What's this place? A terminal here. Here is a mag pick. I want this. Parvati, in or out?
Gotcha.
I'm taking this. I want the mag pick. Those are important. I'm taking these two. Screw these people. If nobody's watching, I'm taking it. Ooh, a toss ball blocker. While obviously useful for blocking, the toss ball blocker is also great for bronzing, cleaving, and the occasional hacking. Only from Spacer's Choice. Bolter pistol. Interesting. Huh, why is the DPS in red there? I'm not sure. This small, lightweight pistol will make you feel like a big shot. Who can fire a big shot? I'm taking it. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody can see me. Terminal here. This is from Phyllis Granger. The one that suggested that they sell that guy's teeth. Messages. From R. Tobson. Okay. From R. Tobson to P. Granger, subject medical treatment. Phyllis. Owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstance, distribute your ration of medication to any other worker. We're all in this together. Okay, that's the only message she's got. Personal files. Hack file. Oh, okay. Oh, password required. Well, we can hack it, right? And we hacked it. Password Tenderfoot. Password accepted. Welcome, P. Granger. Continue. Personal files last entry. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start? Okay. When life gives you lemons, consider it a free trial from your friends at Spacer's Choice. Alright, so this is, golly!
Coming back.
Standing right on top of me there. Let's keep looking around here. Oh, here's Phyllis Granger right here. Hey, Phyllis.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Tenderfoot. That was her password. I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Uh-huh. I'll let you get back to work. Interesting. Parvati, what the hell? What was that? Maybe they ran into each other or something. As a matter of fact, it looks like Parvati's health isn't quite at max right now. Maybe. I could be reading that wrong. Ladder here. Oh, somebody else's office, it looks like. Parvati, get in here so I could steal stuff without anybody seeing me. Pickup Guide to Mechanical Engineering, Volume 2. Okay. Alright, I picked that up. What's it for? Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Well, oh, here's a geothermal passcode, an administrative passcode allowing access into the Emerald Vale Geothermal Facility. Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 2. The Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 2. A dense, technical primer on mechanical engineering published by Spacer's Choice. This volume describes the process of repairing and dismantling common models of automechanical workers. Okay. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with that, but there it is. Wow, this locker has a plasma rifle in it. If you choose only one energy-based, impact-triggered explosive high rate of fire rifle, choose Jock. Anybody looking? I'm gonna shut this door, just so nobody peeks in here and sees this happen. I'm gonna take this stuff. Nobody will know. It's not stealing if nobody sees you do it, right? Oh man, I can't get into this, I don't think.
Clever.
Oh, except maybe I can. Bit cartridges Dervish Mist, an adrenaline booster, Whirl to You Hurl, and 2-hour energy brew when you need to go on for just a couple more hours. Okay. And here is a terminal that belongs to... Well, it just has company notifications, I guess. From the office of Reed Tobson, Outpost Administrator. Symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier, and as spacers we are expected to face up to reality. And the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Okay then. So we don't know whose office this was. Let's take the brew. Whoa, golly, Parvati, what are you doing opening the door? People can see me stealing the brew. Walking around, opening doors and stuff. The hell, Parvati. Okay, let's go back to this other place over here and go down these stairs. Maybe something interesting is down there. Okay, cool. So I'm going to end this episode right here, but I wanted to end it right in front of these stairs so I don't forget to go down them in the next episode. But we'll go down there and see what's down there next time. I'm sure it's really cool. Maybe some more story stuff, maybe some more stuff for me to steal. Maybe, I don't know. Come back next time to find out. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why don't you let me know, leave me a like or a comment. See you again in the next episode.